Flashbang, not enough to stop him. He actually just cheats through the smoke and takes one with him. Now it's Henny at the bottom of Banana running up and getting rid of Vanity. I really like the points that Potter were making, praising Vanity for his input, for his impact on the team. Zeppa, are you kidding me? He's gotten himself 2 kills, a follow-up gush. Oh my goodness, he's gunning for the ace and he takes it. What an incredible play from Zeppa.
It's a good way to weaponize somebody who's on a bad gun.
Yeah, 100%.
Put them in a close angle, in a dangerous position. Not too worried about losing them. Wouldn't want them to lose to another MAC-10, though.
That seems to happen. Vinny also kind of isolated back here behind the sandbags. He's going to get the first kill versus Jonji and take Zeppa.
If they're going mid, I mean, he might get 1 kill, but the Halls player should trade at least.
Whoa, there's the first. Oh my God, Voltage. Elite players in pits, and this patience pays off for Vanity. Keeps his eyes behind, and now they look forward towards the site. But Yuri, he's coming in from the same direction, strikes him by surprise, anticipates Vanity, catches in midair, and Furia are on the board. You didn't miss a beat, dear friends. Get your friends in here, get your grandma tuned in. Make sure everybody's watching Chaos try and make a run for the money. Second upset, perhaps. Henny, gonna feel the heat. A second with that up close combat sniper. And we have Art back in from short as the bomb goes down. Now we do have Steel over towards the pit. Zeppa flashes out from short, trying to disrupt Art, who's honing in on him successfully. Steel, 1v3 attempt. That's his first frag in the map, trying to get across the kill feed. I love that he just changed positions while both of Furia's players were actually tucked into cover, so they may very well think that he's still back there. He almost finds Vinny hopping up, but no, that's 2 survivors for Furia.
Yeah, and watch them like not hold again. They heard him jump. Steel should know here. Oh, he didn't even know. Wow, but he reacted. Missed that a little bit. Double push down B. They want to get this information back.
Yeah, looks like Vinny's gonna try and hammer home the kills.
We're gonna have a smoke behind him. Oh, but they come up quick. Nicely done from Chaos.
Overlapping with that one jump sound that Art ends up making. The one jump that still is unpredicted aggression. Peek out from the corner. Henny good for 2. Zeppa a double, and Yuri cuts it down to his 1v2 clutch attempt. Bomb trying to sprint to safety. Steel, same post-plant positions, and he gets the kill versus Steel, but luckily Steel does the damage he needs to assist Vanity in cleaning it all up. A 4th round for Chaos.
But you don't want to spend too much time thinking about it. And he's already at B. He's already here.
Yeah, just sprints on over. Zeppa and Voltage trying to clamber back into the 2v5. Voltage going to try to gun down the man in the back of the bomb site. That one works. Hey, there is a world where this one works. He just has to fall back to coffins maybe, get into a little bit of cover and isolate these 1v1s. If he can cut off the second man, that would be huge, but his scope's going to block vision of it.
Wow.
Luckily, he clears the CT cross. That lets him post back up, and sure enough, Yuri walks into it. And you most certainly know he has an inkling as to where Henny's got off to. He tucks back behind the cover, misses his one chance. Henny dodging down under the bullet and coming in time with the defuse. That's a 6 for Furia. And he's ready. Lets the first one cross, plucks off the second, and gets the op back up. Calculated to a T. Beautifully done, and a 3rd. Henny's looking for the ace, but he's gonna get blinded yet again. He still survives because Vinny lends a helping hand. Jonji, with everything to do, finds nothing, and Furia tie it up at 7.
This match did start on time. That's true. That's true.
Well-timed flashbang. Art in from the smoke, not giving them any foothold whatsoever. Back versus Zeppa. KS Dorado pinned into the back of the bomb site. He forfeits a little bit of the site control itself, but it works out in the end. He'll trade Vinny's life for 2. Steel, last man up. Deagle and a MAC-10, 1v4 to close out this first half. A half that started with Chaos winning 3 rounds in a row. Furia answered back with a great streak. And then we got a second breath of life from Chaos, which was beautiful to watch, and it's nearly not over.
And source out where the last remaining T's are going to be. Smoke coming into the site. Front site, actually. to catch the boost. Steel, suddenly a bad position.
Oh, wow. Vinny extends into the construction, takes Vanity down too. So the B defense that never saw a thing coming. Vinny's still tucked in behind the pillar. He's got a teammate to actually fire off the Glock, and that's going to draw the CTs past this corner more than likely. The old bait and switch. A cheeky trick. But that T-smoke actually screws over Vinny, so he's still waiting for them to come in. Kobe! KS Dorado follows with another headshot and finishes it with a third. So that's 15 and 6 for KS Dorado, 9 and 7 for Furia. He's just going to get himself into the middle of the pack, and that pack heads strong towards Archside. More damage being done by Voltage. Man, you just can't connect that final blow. But here's Zeppa, CZ ready, and Henny, the first casualty. And now, he's not even one of the 3 tagged up players, but Zeppa can't get anything more done. Vanity's Deagle does catch out KS Dorado, and now they're going to get filtered back towards Jonji. And if he can clap him with the P2K, that'd be great, but that's just the first one. And the player with more HP runs forward, dies. 4 HP here for Art. Chaos looking to cause an upset with the little they had to work with. Voltage did such a good job of doing damage. Zeppa with a crucial frag, Vanity the exact same, and it is enough. Chaos robbing one away. Voltage trying to get one as he flies through smoke. Very aggressive, yet again over towards A. Vanity's just gonna decide to smoke himself off. Vinny inside of the graveyard, comes up empty-handed. Yuri through the bomb site, just mowing him down. Running around like a madman. And all the while, they had gotten it. Looks like Jonji's fishing for an opening. If he could take the head off Henny, then maybe he wraps into the bomb site. He's one step closer, but so susceptible to pit, as you've seen. Voltage has to run, and that's Furia back in the lead. And Steel has a Molotov, but it's a little bit late. Vinny's able to get through, and so is KS Dorado. Steel gets confirmation of this, but Zeppa not quite ready for it. Steel understands that he is compromised because Vinny's just killing all the rotators, but at least Steel stops bomb. Just the one kill for him, though, and Voltage too valuable to try and risk this clutch. Some things never change. Jonji puts down the molly, and Art's gonna cross right through it. Smoke grenade blocks vision, but Steel, wild spray through smoke, welcomes Henny in. Jonji and Zeppa, side by side, trying to prevent these T's from wrapping around construction. That would give Vanity a little bit more space to work with as he comes through the CT spawn. But Art, he's going to tuck onto the coffins. Crosshair offset by Zeppa. Wild wide swing, and Vinny with the 2-man spray down to keep the man advantage here for Furia. Bomb already a third of the way gone. And Vanity's trying to work up from the coffins, but he's getting flashed. He's popping shots. They know exactly where he is. And by cutting down his teammate, he is screwed. Just trying to survive at this point. It is an inevitability that Furia take 14. Struggling to get to the double digits before this map comes to an end. Jonji, as white as Hugo Byron, as that flashbang completely screws over the arch control and compromises the B bomb site. Steel, he is tucked in the back of construction.
That caught me off guard, like a flashbang from Art.
Steel ready. Here's the first player cross. Art could be cut down with a single shot. Steel, oh my god, cheats past and blasts back Vinny, the tail end of the caboose. Art, he is still inside of the smoke, so Steel should now be the victim of the surprise. Sure enough, down he goes. But the bomb. Oh wait, Steel, he dropped the bomb. That could be huge. Vanity in for the 1v2.
He's got to walk past and take the fight. Yeah, he can already cross plant first oranges probably. Yeah, and then
he comes off of it. He's going to try to go for the kill. Outplayed.
Yeah, straight up. Vanity let him go for it. That's yeah. Honestly, he could have planted, and Vanity still wouldn't have been able to catch him. But if he was first oranges with such low HP, probably would have died no matter what.
Slight angle to work with. He gets fully blinded. Stuck around for a second there because he saw the tantalizing kill that could have been. Vanity at bat drops bomb, knows that he could be wrapped around from Arch, but it's the entirety of what's left of Furia coming straight at him. Henny on the top of the hay bales. Enough to cut him down. Yuri gonna tuck into the graveyard. Henny gets the AK through smoke, but Steel lands the op shot. That is outwards.
huge.
The one thing they won't have is any sort of an arch wrap. So Yuri's just going to stay tucked in, and he has to hide or catch both by surprise, finishing off the first. He's just buying time. He burns the clock. He takes the round. That's Furia with map 1. Jonji, cross your fingers. It don't matter. 16-11 here on Inferno, and Chaos fall short. 5 map points is what Furia had to work with, and it only took them 2.
They might know it though because of the smoke.
Oh,
the second one.
Whoa, Vanity still good for damage. We had another player over towards the T roof trying to throw the flashbangs through. Art manages to join forces down here on this site. Henny, low health voltage, nearly stopping the planter, but if he extends his head too far, it could be cut off. Art lining them up, trying to knock them both down, but it's still surviving. 1 versus 3 at hand, and he gets the first kill. Decides not to drop down onto the bomb site just yet, sees the Hut player peek, knows that Henny is just behind the silo, so he's got them figured out. He just needs to land the kills, and that's too much to ask. Furia taking pistol here on Nuke. Hits the Juan D. Now he's looking for another one just on the cusp of it. Art inside, and he's gonna get pressured, actually. This could be huge. If Chaos can take back momentum with the pistol round, then that's gonna limit the success that Furia are meant to get off of winning the very first round. 4 versus 2.
Vent is open though. This mini's not being watched. I think the only lower side player is a rotator. Ooh. And the first kill comes out.
Yep. Steel doing a good job of at least softening up Henny. You know, that was the full HP bar that Chaos really had to be concerned with. Now, Vanity down on this B site, he just has to lock it off. He is very much alone. Hits the first and the second. Nicely done by Vanity.
On Chaos.
Whoa, Steel catching the bomb carrier of all things and cutting down Yuri with the few bullets he still had left. Vinny trying to sprint over as quick as he can. Almost caught by Zeppa, who just got blasted away.
How cute it is.
John just deciding to continue the spam. That creates enough time for Casarado to creep out. Unbelievable.
That's what's going to happen. It's like there's tons of spams, tons of nades back and forth.
Calculated and successful yet again. Opening up towards the squeaky door. Vanity, that one M4 already with a couple of kills. Jonji's Deagle lends a helping hand, and this back and forth start could be a show of what's to come. No round is safe, no matter what. Henny even dies to Jonji. Now Vinny has to clutch this 1v3. He plants the bomb, comes off of the plant, looks for Vanity first and foremost, but he loses 89 HP. Vinny, knowing that players are in front, tries to cut them back, but that's not going to happen. Chaos tying it yet again. Well, in the mix of it all, here comes Vinny, out from ramp. He's got 3 players to deal with, single-handedly takes down 2, and we have Furia back with a man advantage.
Not again.
This, Zeppa may be looking to find eyes into the bomb site. I love the double up here from the T's. That Molotov's actually going to fluster both of them, but Jonji dies in the meantime, so Zeppa has everything to do, finds the first player, and he just can't manage all of the T's ahead of him. So Furia continuing the trend, back and forth and back and forth and back again. What's next? Yeah, you know what, it's kind of curious, right? With the amount of spraying, sometimes we see Furia C. It's not just the headshot percentage that I think would be lower. I wouldn't be shocked if just all of Furia's accuracy in general was quite low. But here we go. Already unloading on the A bomb site. The noob tube is not going to be enough.
He just pat that hut, and they were trying to get into their same comfortable positions. It's just that Chaos were a little bit more worried about dealing with Squeaky than Hut for just a moment.
But Vanity,
that was the other.
Oh, he's going to get checked.
Oh.
Something a little less aggressive, it seems.
Yeah.
Actually, I say that. Art's managed to find himself through smokes.
Oh, Vinny died.
Into Mini. And yep, later Vinny. 5 versus 3. Finally, something for Chaos to be proud about. A double man advantage. Desperation sinks in, and Furia sent packing. Finally a round that Chaos wins, and for the first time around where everyone survives it. Voltage shies away from it. Vanity very quickly runs down to the B site. So, I mean, look how much more space Chaos have given Furia, and they will confidently run through it. Yuri, he
you're
pitches
outside.
Yeah, they're not ready for this at all. Zeppa suddenly has to turn his head back up to the heavens. He's trying to catch the shots, gets himself 2 and 3. They didn't get ready for it, but man, can they manage. Chaos holding that A site. Big tip of the hat there to Zeppa. Looked like it.
Yeah.
Felt like it. You know, that's why Vanity does commit all the way downwards. He tries to get his recoil back under control, but there's just way too many players from Furia there to peek him. And they did a really good job of just showing him no more than the minimum. Voltage tries to come over to make sure that they can't wrap around Hell yet again. Zeppa's moved from the A site down to B. Zeppa's still trying to find something here. The first thread to pull so that hopefully the post plant unravels. But it's looking stronger and stronger. Zeppa still empty-handed. Jonji's the only player who's gotten something in the post plant, but now the time forces their hand. They have to move forward in the 3 versus 3. They have to commit to the gunfights, and Steel's flank down ramp could be enough. Maybe. Yuri, he's gonna move in, and a killer headshot to find Furia's 10. Hanging on. And Art continuing along with his aggression. Jonji's position now revealed, so he's going to get mollied into the other corner. They know where he has to be, but nobody can seem to do anything about it. Nice flashbang there from Steel. He gets the assist versus Henny. Yuri's coming in to try and stop it, but he too delayed only momentarily. Jonji's turned his attention, and Yuri, so
Of course.
slick.
Next kill could mean everything.
Yuri makes too much noise, and Vanity's going to capitalize on it. Ooh, but Vinny, quick execution versus Steel, keeping this one close as can be. And yet again, they're going to go for the vent drop. Now remember, last time they left a player in there to deny any further footing, but it's slightly different. K-Serato's going to go ahead and plant in the back of the site. Vanity's going to run in, and he could cut off these 1v1s, get the separate duels. It helps that he gets such a swift headshot. Vinny doubling back around from Decon. He too died. A headshot from Zeppa, and 1 from Vanity. Furia looking to gun for that 3-0 group stage score and secure a top 4 finish already. But here they have it. Steel already trying to charge up into the ramp room. I love that Chaos are looking to throw a bit of aggression of their own. 3v3 and things cool off.
Yeah, I mean, one of them took 100 damage Molotov running through that. Didn't even get tagged by USP, I don't think. It'll come down to the hold. Here it is, K-Serato. He loves this position. Vanity, though, he's been popping off today. He's been hitting a lot of shots. Doing as much as he can, but the double gun is too much.
Yeah, 2 guns better than 1. Wanted it to happen, you know? But here's Vanity in his post plant. They know exactly where he is, so he's just going to have to rely on the headshots or the body shots, because Henny only has 14 HP. There's no kit for Furia in this situation, and Vanity tries to back up a bit, but bomb's still going. Henny's now on it. Remember, that's the lower HP of the 2, and perfect from Vinny. 3-piece with 2 guns. It's already a pretty quick rotate between K-Serato and Art. They're on this B bomb site. Looks like Chaos are just gonna mull over their options. No real commitment till Jonji decides to run out through the smoke. Steel and Voltage trade successfully, and Vanity cuts down a player outside. So there we go. Chaos, they lose pistol, and then they follow up with a forced buy win. This is the exact same thing that happened at the start of the first half.
Yo, that's sweet. They handed Vanity the contract to go lurk. Playing it super late. Wow. Yeah, nice round there.
I mean,
yeah, is that weird? I don't know. I feel like that's actually true.
Watch this nade.
Here's another one. A good one. That's a banging nade.
Chunky. K-Serato on side of the smoke. Gonna cut down Steel, and it goes nearly untraded. Voltage gets 1 after Zeppa.
With the quick switch and everything. Extra bit of utility. Should have definitely upgraded. Why wouldn't you? His teammate's going to make noise. You guys are working downstairs. 20 seconds to go. They're going to go plant the bomb. Hard to say who's really ahead. Wow, great damage from Vinny. Oh, that was so annoying. Holy smokes.
It's going to be really tough to win this, though. Molotov thrown down, and he doesn't even get a chance at firing off a weapon. So I guess the AK doesn't make a difference in the end. A 12th round for Furia. 6 points.
Jonji alone outside. Do they know he's saving? Wow. Okay, he gets ripped open.
Yeah, Yuri's on the box. Somebody better check it. They're starting to flash their way outwards. Yuri He's got teammates aplenty, and Vinny combines. He comes in as fast as he can. A single AK-47 is enough to make the difference. I love it. They go for the hyper aggression, the extension outside. They fight silo, and before the T's can transition over towards ramp, Vinny has already thrown himself into the equation. A highway robbery by Furia.
In the vent and wait for them to drop or just chill until his teammate could potentially get a kill, but decided to go for the latter no scope, of course. And now Furia, they've bought up. They bought up. They don't have amazing guns, but they have bought up.
John G and Vanity gonna be opening up versus the guns. Furia, remember, their economy is tanked after this buy. A 3 versus 5 that Chaos cannot afford to lose. Yuri, close on the box, wild spray down. He's not going to find anything despite his best efforts, and Steel predicts the player walking out from Secret, but must have been watching the radar at the same time.
So, I mean, retaining the op is obviously going to be enormous. There's a player down here waiting for this peak. John D probably wide swings in a second or... Oh, instead, plays it one better. Actually baits out the scope. Smoke drop. It's not a great smoke. Yeah, it actually goes a bit too deep. I wonder if that's what he wanted. It seemed like almost a lineup, honestly. But that's a huge tag to take. No one watching Mini. Now Zeppa could go off of this information. Flash to the back of the site. And they're just going to go ahead and pull off this. Yeah, upstairs execute. Wow, that's it.
Nice. Zeppa, he's going to trade out Voltage, who died to the surprise attack of Art. Quesarado, last man up. But this is Chaos tying the game at 13 rounds apiece. A T side that we thought honestly had no chance in hell. Remember this, okay? Remember this. When we had Chaos come into the group, their very first match, that huge upset versus Liquid.
And then peeked into the opera after that, after he had made an audible and then died. So maybe not the best game for him to be off.
Oh, they line them up and mow them down. Vinny coming in with 2 kills. Henny, hot shot over towards the hut. That's Chaos trying to oversimplify things, just charging into the gunfight to their demise. We go the distance.
They're getting away with those plays. They're putting a lot of pressure upstairs with Zeppa. It was working. They're actually trying the same thing again, pushing upstairs fast.
Oh, and it's not working out whatsoever. 4 kills already against them. I mean, just as flat as the last round. You've got to respect the audacity of trying the same thing twice. But in the end, it doesn't look too good for Chaos. Excellently done there by Furia to hold. This one, though, so right into the 4v4. Wow.
Ooh.
Up close versus Vinny. That's a huge kill to get. He tries to even go one better there, getting to the second door on Hut, but he slows this down and thinks better of it. Art, creeping and crawling, sees the hands of Jonji, swipes him away. Back into the even 3v3. To paint the picture of the comeback journey Chaos had to have, now Vanity, he's going to take back control of the situation by killing a player on the vent. This is going to call the bomb over towards ramp, but if they can't get past Quesarado, then there's not going to be a plan. Zeppa, oh, he's dropped it. 15 seconds left over, and if Vanity can't kill Yuri, it's done. He's just beneath him. The duel's gonna happen. The fight's gonna unfold. Vanity ready for the peak, and Yuri's dead. 6 seconds left, and he makes it happen. 30 frags like for Vanity. Over-rotate, because there's a world where they double back. They have so much time to still just play with this. You know, they're aerating the moment. And that actually gives Voltage a chance to shine. Smoke grenades, 2 flashbangs for Chaos, and the bomb's already halfway gone. They have to make this retake happen. And it comes in with Jonji. He gets 1 kill. Yuri tagged. Henny dead. 14 HP. Somebody's going to have to start the defuse. Zeppa's a little short on it. It goes down to the wire, but Chaos are still going to take it. Woo, double just OT barely. At least. But still, Art, he's gotten around through Mini. This is gonna compromise the A site. Zeppa able to shut it down. He's got 3 players on the other side of that smoke. Doesn't quite know the numbers. Oh, and Vanity inside of the vents takes down 2. This is Chaos. 2 frags away from keeping the dream alive. Vinny's behind the vent. Zeppa's gonna walk into this. Vinny ready, gets the kill. Looks like they're gonna give up the post plant. Molotov to disrupt them. Voltage comes wide. It's cut down after just the first. Henny burning down to 36. Jonji still in the corner, and Chaos pull it off. Map 2 in their back pocket, and another chance at creating an ungodly upset in a group they have no business winning games.
and it seems like he's nervous about something. Yeah, footsteps are heard, but there's a late flank from Steel as well.
Ooh, Vinny's just going to try to tuck his head down. Dorado is able to eliminate Steel. 3 CTs coming in from bathrooms here, and Dorado is going to lead that charge. He's gotten his 2nd kill already. He is playing with that smoke kit. A crucial combination for the retake, perhaps. If they can deal with Henny, then that's the only player who can really disturb their backline. And remember, they still have Vanity coming in from mid. So there are flanks upon flanks, and the CTs are the ones who are pressured to deal with it first. All the while, they chase him. Voltage actually clears out their backside. So Dorado is going to have to either get 5 kills here, or Art lends a helping hand with just his 28 HP. Remember, the kit smoke's still in play, but there's no time. That's Chaos Esports Club picking up first pistol.
Which puts obvious strain on the later game when it gets super tight. Steel, hard clear. The Galil, oh, it's not good enough. Vinny catches him.
Looking for him. He's still just stuck in pit. Has Dorado right next to him, but down he drops. Here he is off the cover of the wood with the first kill. Yuri hot on the heels of his enemies, but it's still wild. He's both here, and that op seals it off.
Throwing a flash, doing extra damage, and just staying alive for as long as he did.
Flashbang versus Art. He can't see a thing. Right after Furia break onto the board, we've got them immediately fighting back from a 3 versus 5 situation. Chaos looking to pick up the heat, charging straight to B. Steel on the scoreboard.
Was the first thing, clearly. But then it's also a stairs crush.
Knife him.
And Yuri, what kind of death does he have to look forward to? Will it be a knife? Is it just going to be a spray down? It looks like it's the latter. And there's also this op here that he wanted to deal with, but Henny stays alive. I think he was worried when that op shot went off that Yuri starts to watch his flank and doesn't want to let that one drop at least. But probably would have hunted down Henny if he could, and Steel ends up getting the kill.
Sure, there's a CZ, but so be it. Chaos in full control at the start of this, but that doesn't mean that Furia are just walkovers. Try and stop here. Chaos are not fast enough to get this for free. The pistol players start flooding forward. It's just going to be a massive clash. Wild spray from Jonji. Everybody's getting tagged up here from Chaos, but still they lock down the line. They're going to want to plant, but Vanity, he's robbed by Dorado, who digs through smoke. It's
Still an advantage here for the CTs.
Oh, that's so big. And the last player's only got 13 health. Zeppa, what are you made of? He gets the first, confirms the next, and he's bested by Yuri. 3 frags for Yuri in the round. Still anybody's game. Anybody's momentum to take. Yuri flashing himself around the corners of the fountain. Look at this. He's straight up in the face of the rest of them. Zeppa with a headshot. Just deletes Dorado. Party now clear for the taking. Henny beckons them inwards. Jonji's patience pays off. He is now 11-6 again, being one of the hardest hitters for Chaos on Overpass. But Art could go huge if he has the trigger discipline to let these players cross, but Steel reads him. Steel not making mistakes. Too much experience to fall for that.
I don't think he stopped. I really don't. Holy. Yeah, they're ready, man. This is looking good for sure. So it's great when you see those two things coalesce. Mechanics and
later, Jonji.
And the IQ. Opening for Art. 2nd kill of the game. Really lacking on Overpass as well. Rough go of it on Nuke. Great on the first map. 3 kills here. Oh my god. Art, he's gonna ace. He will ace right here. Oh, just kidding. Zeppa, too sharp.
Ooh, and he gives it his best. Reads that Yuri is probably behind him. The aggressive team of North America. Henny walking around the bathrooms, clips 1. Down goes Voltage. Steel's able to respond, and that's the long kill. So now what's left of Furia is entirely clumped up here in the bathrooms. Henny losing teammates, but literally jumping and 180ing back and forth, trying to keep them up. Jonji's gonna take the clutch. 2 kills needed, 2 kills taken. Yeah, a real testament of the series. But don't forget that last round. Steel getting the long kill is so crucial. Yuri could kick it off here well. Starts with the first one and gets the dink, follows suit. Oh, 3rd frag even with the 1 magazine. Jonji, 1 versus 5 clutch to try and close this half. It's Not gonna happen. Furia, so many players ready to gun him down. They'll take their 8th round. That's a 3-piece to close. And Chaos, enough of a T-side most certainly to keep this one in question. We'll be right back, baby, with the second half. This is the name of their game, and they're all gonna stay the same as they push long A. 5 players trudging towards the bomb site, and nobody is there to stop them. Vanity, he can just watch in horror as it all unfolds. They B-hop across his line of sight, and he does manage to at least pick up the first. But Steel caught sleeping. And Voltage, well, at least he's got another frag. That's the bomb planted on the opposite side of Dicebox. The 2 remaining terrorists over towards Dumpster. They have to actually rush through the smoke to try and regain vision. They're losing the health in the meantime. Zeppa down, Jonji up, and he has to win the 1v1 clutch. He hops high, and his hopes die. Furia takes second pistol.
Wow,
Damn.
the A site is completely forfeited. They walked from T-spawn to the A site.
Yeah, straight through. I mean, Chaos
Oh my
had
God.
to have known this was a possibility. Art.
Literally knife him.
Oh, yeah. Shanked. Voltage cut down. Yuri, Vinny, instant kills now, and that is Chaos crumbling. I mean,
I can't.
they had to have known that was a possibility.
Well, no, who was gonna walk like Voltage? You know, his information. He can only call what he knows. He has no idea that they may be going to A. There's not a single noise. No flashbang, no smoke, no running footsteps.
Like a guillotine ready to just fall down onto this B bomb site. The utility that flushes Zeppa back into the site itself where they are able to pick him up. And now, do they execute off of it? We're gonna get the additional Molotov. Another volley of grenades comes flying in here. Steel trying to just reposition swiftly, trying to stay fresh, trying to catch them off. And he does have a chance at another hitting the shot versus Vinny. Luckily, Vanity lends a helping hand. Jonji with a headshot, and Vinny with everything to do. 25 seconds. It looks like Chaos locks down the site.
Nice, man. Steel showing him how it's done.
Yep, looks like that's exactly what they're gonna try here. They've got a smoke to get close. Trying to charge down towards Truck. Art, hot headshot versus Steel. Jonji, only the one, as Art just clears out this A bomb site. Jonji's still on the flank, so he's gunning for another. Art, oh my God. A one-man army here in round 23. Yuri finishes it off, but that's Furia on 15.
That was so
and
beautiful.
match point.
And that's the round, no matter what. You know, even if it's 4v5. On A, it looks like, oh, they got a tag, but it's actually Voltage there to catch the fallback. Art goes down. Is it once again the second op on the site? No, it was just a rifling player.
Molly to try and move that opper. Voltage tucks back behind APC. Has Vanity just next to him, but Vanity's blinded. Henny's flashbang assists K-Serrato in creating a little bit of space, but they're still outnumbered 2-1. Jonji giving them a little room to work with here, just flirting with the peaks. Oh no! Yuri extends all the way out, and Voltage kind of gives it to him. 6 seconds. They're just going to have to stop this bomb plant. Henny taking names. They're just going to try and stop it, which they have not. Henny can still clutch this out. His flank's exposed. He knows the second's over towards the bank, and he's gunning him down for the win. Henny, are you kidding? A third frag!
Oh, no way!
Individual showings to take it over the line. Furia to the distance. They top the group. They secure their position in the